You ready?
Let's rock. Let's rock.
Hey guys, welcome to Sauce Talk. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Jessica.
And I love our set today. Isn't it so cute? It's actually not cute, it's very elegant. It's exciting. So today our topic is about being present. Presence. Being here.
And intentionally doing things, putting your mind to something and actually doing it. I've been practicing that actually.
Well, follow through is a little different because that's just doing, like, keeping your word, right? Yeah. But I think, well, let's start with how your day was. How was your day, bestie?
You're intentionally asking me about my day, girl?
Yes.
Let's say I'm present.
Okay.
My day's been good, productive. I've intentionally put a lot of love into my work today and just trying to stay focused because I'm all over the place all the time. So I think I'm doing a little bit better with that.
Yeah.
How was yours?
Wait, I think I'll answer your question. My day was insane. Like I don't know, if you could see my brain, it's like melting in my head right now. I just have so much information from these projects that I'm doing for work. But as soon as, it was the end of the work day, I was so excited to come shoot, and just relax with my bestie and talk about being present. Yeah, so I think the other day you were talking about intentionally working, like intentionally focusing on things. So this is where this is stemming from, because it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, because I found myself, everyone says it's ADD, but I found myself just trying to do a million things at once, and I'm like, stop, because I would get frustrated, and then I'm like, you know what, I don't even want to do this shit.
Yeah.
So I had to take a step back and really just plan out what I needed to do, because work has been pretty busy lately, and kind of just intentionally do one thing at a time. Let me focus on this email, let me focus on this configuration, let me focus on this or that. So, and leaving my phone alone has been really helpful.
Yeah.
So if I haven't written you back,
Yeah, I don't talk to her anymore throughout the day. But it's fine because we're actually like on the same wavelength. Didn't even plan it, and it's like it's fine. Like she apologized, like I thought I haven't talked to you all day. Like that's how much we talked during the day. But she's so sweet. But I mean, I didn't even notice because I haven't been on my phone. So I think it's a good thing to disconnect, and if you do have a career, focus on your career. Like we are so wrapped up in hopping on social media. We all do it. A lot of y'all be sending me those stupid memes, and I used to placate to it and respond all day, but enough is enough. Like it's very distracting.
it's meant to distract you and take you away from who you are and kind of brainwash you and get you wrapped up in this whole fake world and constantly trying to figure out like, oh, who's doing this or what's doing that.
You got people sending you stuff about politics, you got people sending you things about the Kardashians, funny memes. So by the time
J-Lo and A-Rod A-Rod cheating on J-Lo or whatever, like, come
I don't
on.
believe that story. Is that true?
I don't know.
Anyway, but there's just so much going on, and there's just so many things people are throwing at you all day, and that's not just social media. You got like text messages, your friends, your family. So think about it. You drop everything to respond to these messages all day long. How much time are you actually spending on things you want your day to be dictated by?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And how
It's
present are you with your stuff? Like,
Correct.
we consume ourselves and everyone else's stuff because we're people pleasers and you want to be there for people, but at the same time, it's taking away from you, your goals, what you want, your plans. How many times have you gone home and been like, dang, I didn't even do this because this is what I wanted to do, but I had to do this, this, and this, and this, and this for everybody else. Like, my thing I'm learning is still saying no and having boundaries. Like, no, I can't, sorry. I'm not available to you.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta have boundaries for yourself. I also think it's like a form of self-sabotage because we've jumped into these types of conversations with people and then blame it on that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Well, actually, you could just do it and limit yourself to these distractions. I think it's hard for us to follow through because I think sometimes it's a fear of success or fear of accomplishing stuff. So you always have something negative to hang on to, like, I didn't get anything done, and just dragging ass. Like, no, get your stuff done. Take care of yourself.
Once you're good, then everything else will align. But if you're not if you're not present, facing your stuff or dealing with whatever or doing what you want to do, then you're just backsliding and you're just going back, and then you're gonna have to work harder to get to where you want it to be, or you might even just give up. And we don't do that here.
Jess and I are on a whole new path to just focus on living like clean, happy lives. And when I say clean, I don't mean like eating clean, of course, like that's good, but I feel like it's a whole mental purge, a whole emotional purge, you know, being focused on your career and your goals and doing what you're supposed to do for yourself. Because nobody could tell you that. You have to discover these things.
Right, you go through it daily.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm lecturing y'all, but it's true. Like
it's true. I mean, some people know that, some people don't. I mean, some people are just so caught up in everyone else's life that they're not even looking at theirs, you know? So it just makes it that much harder for you to be present and to grow as a person. And, you know, if you're not trying to grow, then, and I've said this before, what are you doing? Like, if you're still the same person you were 5 years ago, you're still doing the same thing 5 years ago, you know, the same behaviors, same toxic traits.
Drinking,
whatever.
You know, being lazy, laying on the couch, texting all day.
Like, you don't have to be like some big fitness person, but, you know, don't sit here and complain about your life if you're not doing anything to make it better.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired of that. I don't want to hear nobody shit. Like, if you aren't in control of your stuff, what am I going to do for you? Because I'm just going to listen and tell you, well, you know what you have to do.
You know
It's on
what?
you.
That makes me think of when people are like, I'm so bored.
Yeah.
I've been there. I think we've all said that at some point in our lives, but I stopped saying that a long time ago because I
I haven't
realized,
said that in a long time.
right? Because what are you doing that you're so bored that you need to distract yourself? Find something that you like, you won't be bored.
Yeah.
And actually, when you're bored, like say you're sitting at home and you're like, oh, I'm bored.
No one's talking to me right now.
Yeah, no one's texting me. I don't know what to watch. I don't know what to do. You're literally, again, distracting yourself because you could be doing anything for yourself to better yourself or just to feel good. But also, isn't it okay just to like sit at home in some peace and quiet? When you're bored, you actually are, your brain is
You're
creative.
more like intelligent, you're more creative, like your brain works differently.
Exactly.
And I'm about to try to be bored all the time so my brain can work different.
Exactly. But I could see that because I think it's people that are not okay with being alone.
With themselves.
Yeah. And
Yeah. And like,
we
being
love
alone
that.
is
Superpower. Like, if you could be alone with yourself, everything off, just chill, you don't have anything, you put your phone away, and just be alone with yourself and just think about whatever it is that you want to think about.
Yeah, if you
like,
can't
it's so
stand being
empowering.
alone, if you can't stand yourself, if you need to hurry up and run away from your own self, what makes you think anyone else will want to be with you? It's just not normal. When you really look at that, you know?
So for February, going into March, our goal as besties is to be more present, be more bored, and be more self-aware and be more intentional. So
100%.
that's our plan. I hope you guys have one. Be more creative. Do things with more love and intention. Like, be mindful of what you're doing. It's so much more powerful.
It's your
like,
perspective.
I did this.
So it's like, oh, I'm not making dinner, I'm creating a meal.
Right. It's how lucky are you to be able to create a meal, because there's so many people out there that don't have that.
So true.
So be respectful, be more kind. This is a hard time for everybody.
Yep.
And just be
Be present.
Yeah, be present.
Have a wusa moment and meditate.
Be one with us.
So our challenge for you is to jot down 8 things that you're going to be more intentional about and be more mindful about, and then we want you guys to post it or message us with it.
Yeah, and feel free to leave comments below. We want you guys to engage with us. So let us know some of the things that you guys want to, you know, reflect and share with us.
Yeah, because I'm down to always learn more things. So if you guys have a way of being more intentional and whatever it is
Being
that's working for
present.
you, let us know, because we'll take it.
All right, guys, that's it.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Thanks for joining us. Talk to you guys soon.
Thanks for the sauce.
Talk.